MLK holiday is Monday. Have you ever thought about how the holiday came about? Danae talks to the band about concert season. We have a prom date, and the guys lay down the first Eagle Sports Center episode of the season. Today, Friday, January 17th, 2020, Eagle Vision starts right now.
I feel hard. I'm all alone with the stars. When two worlds collide, I'm so lost. I'm all alone in the dark. Since you said goodbye, so where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Things are not the same. So where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? 'Cause everything has changed.
Welcome to Eagle Vision for Friday, January 17th, 2020. I'm Kayla, and today's top story highlights Martin Luther King Day. Most of us rarely stop and think about the historical significance of a holiday. While most of us know the important role that Martin Luther King Jr. played in the civil rights movement, I doubt many realize what a long journey it was to get the national holiday approved. Check out the history.
Martin Luther King was the chief spokesman for nonviolent activism in the civil rights movement, which successfully protested racial discrimination in federal and state law. The idea of Martin Luther King Jr. Day as a holiday was promoted by labor unions in contract negotiations. After King's death, it took 15 years to create the federal Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. Congressman John Conyers, a Democrat from Michigan, first introduced the legislation for a commemorative holiday 4 days after King was assassinated in 1968. After the bill became stalled, petitions endorsing the holiday containing 6 million names were submitted to Congress. Conyers and Representative Shirley Chisholm resubmitted the King holiday legislation each subsequent legislative season. Public pressure for the holiday mounted during the 1982 and 83 civil rights marches in Washington. Congress passed the holiday legislation in 1983, which was then signed into law by President Ronald Reagan. A compromise moving the holiday from January 15th, King's birthday, which was considered too close to Christmas and New Year's, to the third Monday in January helped overcome opposition to the law.
Traces of bigotry still mar America. So each year on Martin Luther King Day, let us not only recall Dr. King, but rededicate ourselves to the commandments he believed in and sought to live every day. Thou shalt love thy God with all thy heart, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. And I just have to believe that all of us, if all of us, young and old, Republicans and Democrats, do all we can to live up to those commandments, then we will see the day when Dr. King's dream comes true.
Although the federal holiday honoring King was signed into law in 1983, it took effect 3 years later. Not every U.S. state chose to observe the holiday at the state level until 1991. One interesting fact many people don't realize is that Martin Luther King Day is also observed outside the United States. Japan, Israel, Canada, and the Netherlands also observe Martin Luther King Day.
Have you ever wondered what the band does once marching season is over? Well, there's Winter Guard and Concert Band. Here's Sanea with a quick inside view.
Hi EVTV, I'm Danae Seals, and today I'm interviewing Demaje Russell on what he does in Wind Ensemble. So, what do you do?
In Wind Ensemble, when we first get to the class, the first thing we have to do is get our instrument out and everything, then go to our seats to warm up, and then Mr. King comes, and then we either we warm up from a book, and then we get our prepared piece, and we play the prepared piece, listen to it, and sometimes we sight read it.
What instrument do you play?
I play the trumpet.
Is there anything you would like to add?
The marching band is selling coupon books for $20. Find a marching band kid and get you some.
Welcome to the first edition. I never did it before.
Never.
Of ESC.
Eagle Sports Center. And right off the bat, we're gonna be talking about Monday's night. W taken by LSU. I told him. Oh my God. I told him.
Okay. They
Just
won.
We did
won.
more than win. We shut up all the haters, all the doubters.
I ain't got nothing to say. Skip.
Well, look, I told you what's gonna happen. Joe Burrow threw for over 450 yards. What Trevor do? What he do?
He didn't do enough.
Tell me something.
He didn't do enough.
He didn't do enough. The defense didn't do enough.
Right.
You're lucky we just stopped at 42. We could have put 50 on him.
Yes, sir.
50.
Yes.
But we decided not to.
Right.
Anywho,
Moving on. The AFC Championship and the NFC Championship are coming up this Sunday. So my pick for Green Bay and the 49ers, my Green Bay Packers, my Green Bay Packers
understood.
are gonna move on to go to the Super Bowl. And I got the Chiefs going on out of the AFC.
It's not gonna be the Chiefs. I'm sorry to tell you. Why you think Chiefs?
Who is gonna stop
Why you think Chiefs?
Travis Kelce and the other three receivers they got? They all run 4 threes.
Okay.
Who's gonna stop them? Who gonna stop the arm of Patrick Mahomes?
Who gonna stop Derrick Henry? Nobody.
You just gotta play
Nobody.
with him. You just gotta play with him.
You can't play with him.
You gotta play
Can't
with
nobody stop him.
He's
He's been uncontainable.
okay. He get 10 yards a carry. He get 10 yards a
The
carry.
Tennessee Titans are the only team that I know that quarterback can throw for under 130 yards
And they still win the game. But they defense helped them
They
out,
are
too.
a wild card team
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
took out the number 1 seed in the NFL
Right.
and the Patriots.
Right.
Tom Brady and company took him out.
Right. Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Sammy Watkins, and McCole Hardman are gonna have a field day. A field day.
Let's not to mention.
They gonna have fun.
Let's
with
not to mention that the Texans put 24 points up on them.
They was just playing with them.
First quarter.
They was just
First
they was
quarter.
letting they said, hey, Travis Kelce said, we're gonna let them put 24 points up, and then we're gonna start trying. They started trying after 24 points. They put up 51 points straight. At the end of the game, who still had 24 and who had 51?
At the end of the day, that still don't take away that they was up 24-0.
Right.
And it was the Texans.
Right.
So what you think Titans gonna do?
They can put up 24 points. I bet they put up 51
They
again.
Jalen, they gonna run that ball.
Roshane. Come on now.
They gonna run that ball.
Come on, Skip.
They gonna they gonna run that ball.
Alright, moving on. We ain't got that long. Moving on to baseball in the MLB. The Astros, who won 2 World Series straight,
Something like that.
they got caught stealing the other team's signs in the World Series. So I think they should take the World Series away. Or they could just have it again.
I mean,
Like,
okay, yeah, they got caught stealing signs, but they still perform.
RJ,
They still perform.
they knew a fastball coming. They were going to hit it at the park.
He should have threw it faster. They knew what was being thrown, but I mean, they still performed.
Right.
And
They still cheated.
originally the
shouldn't cheat.
GM the GM and the manager, they was suspended for a year.
They wanted to. They wanted to cover it up.
They just went ahead and fired him.
They wanted to cover it up.
They just went ahead and fired him.
Why? Like, why would you cheat? You got a big team. Like you got a super team and you want to cheat. Carlos Correa, Jose Altuve, George Springer, Justin Verlander, Garrett Cole, and you want to cheat? Come on now, but it's okay. Y'all ain't gonna go back to another championship.
They just might now, don't.
So you ain't got the Red Sox going?
Yeah, the Red Sox going, but
Alright,
I'm just saying, like, if we happen not to go,
Right.
they gonna end up going. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
All right.
I'm telling you right now, Red Sox taking it all the way. Mookie taking it all the way.
I got the Cubs winning the World Series this year. But thank you for your time. That's the end of the first ever edition of ESC.
All right, the Super Bowl is coming fast, and we're getting picks for the Super Bowl. Who's your pick for the Super Bowl?
I got Green Bay and Tennessee.
Why is that?
I don't think Kansas City will be able to stop Derrick Henry for Tennessee and Green Bay, but they got Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams. They didn't have Devontae Adams the first time they played the 49ers, so he's going to be a major X factor for that game, and I feel like Green Bay's going to turn up.
I totally agree. So who's your pick for the Super Bowl?
I got my Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs. I got the Kansas City Chiefs because I don't think Tennessee has the DBs to stop Kansas City's offense, tight ends. They got a good tight end and 3 magnificent fast receivers. Now on the Green Bay side, you know, it's my team and we got Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams, and Aaron Rodgers. You can't stop that. Jimmy Graham too. You can't stop that. So we got the better defense too. So
I'm here with the Jalen Sultan and Zay Hibbler, and can you guys tell me who y'all got going to the Super Bowl?
Oh, shoot. You know, I'm going to keep it back home. I'm going to have to go with the Tennessee Titans. I got them going all the way.
Against who?
I don't know.
You got Green Bay and 49ers.
I'm going to have to go 49ers.
Who you got?
I'm going to go Kansas City and San Francisco.
Why Kansas City?
They got Tyreek Hill.
Have you seen Derrick Henry?
Yeah.
So you know what he's capable of?
Yeah.
And you still going Kansas City?
You don't go against Patrick Mahomes.
I'm here with Otis and Andre, and can you guys tell me who you got going to the Super Bowl?
I got the 49ers and Tennessee Titans.
I got Green Bay and the Tennessee Titans.
Understood.
okay, I'm here with
Aki
and
Jeremiah.
okay. So the question is, who do y'all have going to the Super Bowl out of the AFC and the NFC?
I say the Titans and the Chiefs.
So why the Titans and the Chiefs?
Cause the Titans is the coldest.
Titans the coldest?
So I know the Titans gonna win, but the Titans and the Chiefs is the 2 teams in the NFL.
Okay, all right. So what about you?
I got the same Titans and the Chiefs, but it's for a different reason.
So why do you have the Titans and the Chiefs?
I only want to see the Titans go just because they put the Ravens out, and I want to see them get whooped by the Chiefs.
Okay, so do you know that they both in the AFC?
It don't matter to me.
It don't matter. So do you know? So do you know they both in the AFC?
I know the Titans is. I'll be paying attention to the Chiefs.
Okay, all right.
It's now time for today's announcements. Pay attention, we're moving fast. Mark your calendars, students. We have a prom date. May 2nd will be the 2020 prom. Details about this year's prom will be coming soon. FCA and FCS meets every Wednesday morning at 7 in the multi-purpose room. All are welcome to attend. We have lots of video content you don't get to see here on the show. Head to hornlakehigh.com and click on the subscribe link to get full access to our YouTube library. Seniors, we need your pictures and videos for the senior video. Teachers, please allow students to pull out their phones and send us pictures right now. You can send your pictures to hornlaketv@gmail.com. Don't forget, tonight is our senior night at the soccer field. We'll be facing off against the Hernando Tigers. The girls' game will start at 5 p.m. The senior ceremony will take place around 6:45, with the boys' game following at 7. We want everyone to come out and support the Eagles. That's it for today's episode here at Horn Lake. We are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here Tuesday. Have a fantastic weekend.
I feel hard. I'm all alone with the stars. When two worlds collide, I'm so lost. I'm all alone in the dark. Since you said goodbye, so where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? has changed. Everything has changed. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Everything has changed. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Everything has changed.